Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It is your girl Nicole Austin, Miss Austin if you're nasty, and today we are talking perfumes again. If you are new here, welcome. If you are not new here, welcome back. What this channel is all about is just, day-to-day things that I do, day in the life of, perfumes, eating. Eating is like typically the biggest, or has been the biggest thing that I have discussed, but the perfume is kind of taken off too. So, maybe we'll be splitting it up, 50-50 perfume and beauty and things of that nature, 50-50 eating out, or just like a day in the life with my runs to Target or Trader Joe's, or whatever I have to do, going out with friends, whatever the case is. But it's just that type of material, that type of channel. So if you are interested in that, please go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. If you are already subscribed, you can go ahead and like and comment so that you can stay part of the experience. Okay, so today we are talking about pink sugar and soft. Okay, now before I get into that, number one, my hair is looking like this because I like to have my hair with more volume, more length, because the curly girls know when it's wet or damp, it's kind of like stuck to your head, especially when it's short like mine. But I like to pick it out, but you can't really do that until it's dry. So I didn't get the opportunity, and I'm gonna tell you why. I left my house earlier today to go run some errands, and figured by the time I get back, because it's hot as a devil toenail outside, right? So figured by the time I get back, it'll be dry. And it would have been had it not been raining. Caught me in the rain. I'm picking up some stuff. Long story short, we just gonna be having to do the stuck to the head curls today, and it's all good. It's still cute in my opinion. And also something I've noticed before we get into the video, and this may be helpful for my other perfume girlies, right? I know we're supposed to put perfume on moisturized skin. But for me, and let me know in the comments if you're like this as well. For me, I have to spray perfume twice, and the second time is actually really when it's gonna stick. So I put my perfume on. Of course, I moisturize, shower, you moisturize with your lotion, your oils, whatever on or whatever. And then I'll go ahead and spray my body down with the perfume. I've noticed just for my skin, it's not gonna last that way. Even with perfumes that other people have said is like the beast mode perfumes or have good longevity. What I have to do is within about an hour, so I have to always take my perfumes with me. In about an hour of being out or whatever the case is, I then have to reapply the perfume when my skin is not as, as oily, or the moisture is more so has blended into my skin. I have to reapply the perfume then at that point. And that's when I get the longevity and the projection. That's when I get the compliments. So let me know in the comments, like, do you have that? Do you do that? Or maybe I should try. And I'm going to try this, and I'm going to tell you guys about this next week. Maybe I'm going to try not applying the perfume at all when the moisture is heavy, when it's more oily, and wait until it kind of, goes into my skin, blends into my skin a little bit more, and then apply the perfume and see if that makes a difference. Because unless it's like an Arabian perfume, or, one of those really, really strong perfumes, I can't just spray it and leave my house and just leave the bottle in my house. It's just not going to work. But I will tell you guys next week, if I put it on, drier skin, less moisturized skin, what that longevity is, instead of spraying it first on the well moisturized skin and then on the less moisturized skin. All right, cool. So today what we are talking about is Miss Pink Sugar as well as soft. Now I'm gonna tell you this right off the bat, right out the gate. I am not a fan of pink sugar. Okay, when I first got into, the whole collection of perfumes and people making suggestions, pink sugar, soft, those were like top of the line recommendations. And so I went ahead and got them because they're relatively affordable. I know the pink sugar that I have was like $10. And the soft, at the time, I want to say I spent like $12 to $15 someplace in there. So very inexpensive. If you don't like them, you're not losing any sleep over them, right? And baby, I did not like them. It's giving very much what in the High School Musical is going on. You know what I mean? It's very youthful. I think it's for younger women. So teenagers, maybe early 20s, but it's just an immature scent in my opinion. It doesn't smell bad. It's just not for me, especially because you guys know I'm into more so unisex perfumes. I'm into more so the ouds and the warm gourmands and, the spicy, sexy type of fragrances. But I don't want to give them away. I don't want to sell them because they're so inexpensive, and maybe I can come up with something to use them for. So I'm on TikTok, I'm scrolling through, and I see another content creator speaking about layering with pink sugar. So I'm like, What can I layer pink sugar with so that it's just not sitting on my perfume shelf collecting dust? And baby, let's talk about that. So for all of you who don't know what pink sugar is, this is the bottle. This is a smaller bottle. Like I said, I spent like $10 for this. So this is a smaller bottle here. Okay. The smell on its own is very sugary, very sugary. The name does it well. It kind of reminds me of like candy, if I had to, say what it smells like. But not sophisticated candy, very much bubblicious, okay? It doesn't smell like bubble gum, but you get what I'm saying, like Laffy Taffy, like those types of candy. It's just, again, it's very much, it gives me, when I was in middle school, I wore Tommy Girl. And to me, I don't remember quite what Tommy Girl was or what it smelled like exactly, but this would be like the equivalent of what Tommy Girl was back in the early 2000s, right? So this is pink sugar. And then Soft, which is an Arabian perfume. I think it's from Al Rehab, which to me is just pink sugar's big sister. It is very, 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 very similar to the point you don't need both. You do not need both if you are into this fragrance, and a lot of women are, right? So anyway, I'm just like, okay, what can I layer this with? Now, first, let me tell you how we use these interchangeably, okay? The pink sugar is when you want more of a subtle smell. So when you want more so to creep into a room, right? To kind of like, allure like into the room. The Soft is when you want to walk into a room and say, listen, I am here. Okay. I wore the Soft today, and I guess we can talk about this combination first and then get into the other ones. I wore the Soft today mixed with another fragrance that we're going to talk about here in a minute. And I went to get some food. So that's one of the errands. That's actually what caught me out in the rain. And they had the whole, still had the COVID divider glass up, as well as the lady had a mask on. Okay. So just remember that. And she said to me, you smell so good. And she was like, it's just a beautiful smell. It's not too much. It's not overpowering, but you smell so good. Keep in mind all the elements that she had to smell me through to give me that compliment. Okay. So I wore the Soft alongside Miss Libre. I paired these two, okay? And I did exactly what I said I did earlier. I sprayed it on before I left the house, and then again about an hour after I was out, I went ahead and reapplied. And baby, if I had to say what this combination smelled like with the Soft as well as the YSL, and this is the Libre, it's not the Intense, right? So the Soft as well as the YSL, to me, it made the YSL a little bit more pronounced. Right? And I'm going to put the notes in the YSL up on the screen. So it made the YSL a little bit more pronounced, but the sugariness of the Soft, it gave it that extra push. So if I had to say what it makes me feel like, it makes me feel very like sexy. It makes me feel like mysterious. Almost. It makes me feel inviting, but only inviting a certain type of people. Like, when you want to have like exclusive invitations, that's exactly what this combination felt like. Now, I could only imagine that it would be a very similar type of vibe with the pink sugar, but probably a little bit more toned down. But man, excellent combination. Love it. Okay, now let's get back to Miss Pink Sugar. So the first pairing that I actually tried with this, because I'm just like, I feel like this would be the one. And of the 3 fragrances that I tried, so we know we did the YSL Libre. Well, I didn't try the YSL Libre with the pink sugar, but again, I think it would be similar. But I tried 2 with the pink sugar, okay? And of the 2, this gave me the most comforting yet feminine feeling, okay? And that is the pink sugar alongside Gentle Fluidity Gold by MFK. Y'all, I sprayed this on and I went to bed because that's how I test out all fragrance combinations for the most part. I'm going to wear it to sleep to see how the longevity, like, because you're in the sheets and all that type of stuff, like how it goes through the night. And I do the same process. I spray it and then an hour later I respray again, right? And this, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, my non-gender folk, my non-binary folk, When I tell you that I felt like it gives very much a sophisticated snack. I smelled like I was just dripping in vanilla cookies mixed with just a tad bit of like maybe cotton candy. It was very, very it was like a warm hug. That's what it was. It was like, think of a hug from your favorite person. Think of your favorite person in the world, someone that you actually love and you adore and you love, enjoy being around them. If that person is you, then think about your own personal hug. It is like hugging your favorite person, the person that you just want to embrace all the time. That's what this combination was like to me. Because we know, if you're familiar with, let me put this down. If you are familiar with the Gentle Fluidity Gold, it is a very soft, subtle fragrance, okay? It's not overpowering. It doesn't do too much. To me, this perfume, unless you overspray it, of course, this perfume is a very intimate perfume. And when I say intimate, guys, I mean you have to be in a close proximity to the person to really get the full effects of the perfume, right? This to me is like a good date night, but more so a fourth, fifth date. So someone that you likely will have, like, you share an end of the night kiss or maybe a little bit more. That's your business, right? But this is what this kind of gives me, this type of fragrance. But combined with the pink sugar, it still does that. It's still warm, it's still comforting, it's still special. It's still definitely a good date night fragrance, but it just gives it that, it just projects it more. It just kind of lifts it. The pink sugar is an excellent combination piece with this Gentle Fluidity, period. Now, the next fragrance that I paired with the pink sugar, I did it the following night. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I did not like this fragrance at all. Still don't, if I'm being honest with you. It's not bad. I don't dislike it. Matter of fact, that's not the right thing to say about it. I feel meh about it, right? It's like, I'll wear it, but it's gotta be, I have to be in a mood for it, right? And that is the L'Aventure Femme from Al Haramain, which we know is the dupe for Creed's Aventus Her, right? And y'all, you know what? To be fair, I'm not a big fan of Creed perfumes. I love Creed for men, but the feminine side, I just never was able to get with it, right? And that's probably why. So I still kept it because, again, I think this is a great fragrance. I think it is something that is captivating. I think that is something, it's a fruity fragrance. I think it's great for the summertime. It's captivating. It's going to catch attention. It's just, it leans towards being more masculine, in my opinion. A lot of people don't think that, but this is my personal opinion. I feel like I'm one of my uncles. I wear this, I feel like I'm one of my uncles, okay? I feel like it's a deal, okay, period, because it's just, again, it leads to me more masculine. But a lot of women like it. If you like it, I can definitely see why. It's a very expensive smelling perfume. It smells like money, okay? It smells like money entered the room when this is involved, right? But anyway, I said, so since this is something that's sitting on the shelf, let me combine the two perfumes that I don't really too much, care for, even though I do prefer this way, way more than I do pink sugar, because I'll wear this willingly, okay? These two, I wore this to the gym. I wore it to sleep. Then I wore this to the gym. Literally every person that I walked past, and I am not exaggerating, you guys. I'm not exaggerating. Every person I walked past, if they didn't compliment me and say that I smell good, they looked, and I mean a long glare, men and women alike, okay? These two combined, the Al Haramain's L'Aventure Femme and the pink sugar combined, this overtook it, of course, because this is definitely a strong perfume. I wouldn't say it's beast mode, but it's like right there under beast mode. But it amplified. To me, the pink sugar amplifies the smell. Again, it's a fruity smell. It has a hint of pineapple in there. I want to say there's some citrus in here. Don't quote me. I will put the note on the screen here. But if you like this, and it made me love it. I think the combination that I'll be using the most with the pink sugar is the L'Aventure Femme. I absolutely feel this way because it made me feel, and not because I got all the compliments, because before I even left the house, like I was just smelling myself. Like, this smells amazing. Okay. It just brings up, like I said, it brings us up more. So if you like this, definitely try it with the pink sugar. If this is like a fragrance that you kind of gravitate towards, you are going to be in love. I'm telling you that now. But anyways, guys, that's really all I have for you today. I really just want to share that with you. If you are someone that didn't like the pink sugar or not the biggest fan of the pink sugar, but you wanted to keep it like myself because it's not terrible, right? Then these are some alternatives. To be honest with you, I honestly think that this perfume can go with mostly any of the pink sugar or the soft. Because remember I said the pink sugar is when you want to kind of be more subtle. The soft is when you want to kind of make more of an entrance. But I think either one can go with almost any perfume, especially like the gourmand perfume. So the perfumes that have the fruit and the vanillas and, you know, so on and so forth in them. I think it would go really good with them. I think it would also do well with ouds. I haven't tried it with an oud fragrance yet, or a fragrance that has key notes of oud in there. I think I will do that maybe not tonight, but maybe tomorrow. And I may let you guys know next week. Let me know in the comment if you want to know about how it pairs with the oud. But I think it would be amazing with either one, to be honest with you. But yeah, guys, go ahead and try it. Let me know in the comment section, please, 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 if you have, because I'm so interested to see what you paired it with, or if you have ever paired it before. And let me know that in the comment section as well. But until next time, first off, I want to thank you so much for watching and being part of the family. But stay blessed and be safe.